Hello and welcome to Barrington's Armed Robbery Survival Induction for the club industry. This was the last thing you expected. Your training is now going to come into play. Remember SOS. Stay calm. Obey the offender. Safeguard. SOS.
I think the training did help a lot and did help to keep me calm. I think mainly because I think in any other situation I would have broken down. If I hadn't done the training, I would have probably burst into tears and started shaking and just not want to do anything. But because I did have the training, and it did say to stay calm and obey whatever they said and just give them whatever they want and just make sure everyone else is safe.
Here's a diagram explaining what happens to your body in a time of stress. The fight or flight response is our body's primitive automatic instinct that prepares the body to fight or flee from perceived attacks, harm or threats. When confronted with a perceived threat, your nerve cells begin to fire as adrenaline is released into your system. Your breathing increases. Blood is pumped from the digestive tract to your muscles and limbs. Your body is preparing for fight or flight. Now stop right there.
I think the fight or flight did actually happen to me. The first thing that happened to myself was my heart started racing. So the adrenaline was pumping through my body. Then the next thing was like my muscles started to tense up, shallow breathing, which caused a little bit of panic. But took a few deep breaths, sort of stepped back, tried to relax as much as possible, which not the easiest thing to do in that circumstance, but preparation for it helps quite a bit, and it sort of not so much relaxes you, but it prepares you a lot more for what's going to happen, and helps you keep your mind on what you have to do in those situations.
Barrington's Armed Robbery Survival Induction is supported by two distinct web pages. One is the Smart Tech Solutions administration page, and the second, Barrington's online training course. The training course is a competency-based training package. After watching the video section of the course, each participant must answer 10 multiple-choice questions based on what they have just seen. Once the questionnaire has been completed, the results page is displayed. This outlines the number of correct and incorrect answers and whether the participant is deemed competent or not yet competent. To be deemed competent, the participant must answer all 10 questions correctly. A competent participant is given a personal access code, and from this point on can access the video portion of the induction at any time to refresh their training. All competent participants receive a certificate of achievement, and this is automatically emailed immediately upon successful completion of the course to your training administrator for company records. A copy is also emailed to Barrington Training Services as the RTO. Every 6 months, all staff members should refresh their armed robbery survival training, and the administration system built into the package automatically sends reminders to your training administrator when it is nearing this date. If a staff member is deemed not yet competent, they can resit the video and attempt the questions again. Your administrator or supervisor would log them on as a second attempt. If an employee repeatedly fails the induction, they may require more in-depth training. The back office features of the Armed Robbery Online Induction streamline many of the difficult and tedious tasks associated with training large groups of staff. There are 3 sections to the administration side of the package: employees, supervisors, and bookings. As a part of the installation process, Barringtons will enter all of your current staff onto the system, saving you time and energy. All that is required from you is a spreadsheet containing your staff's information. After this, it is a simple process to add new staff or to make incumbent staff inactive. This is recorded in the Employees section. By making a staff member inactive when they leave your employment, there is no cost penalty for staff turnover. Once on the system, you can view the progress and status of all employees with regards to their training. The Supervisors section allows you to set up senior staff to assist your training administrator. They will have basic access to the training page only for logging on participants and to verify their identification. The Bookings section contains a complete record of your employee's training history, including when it was undertaken and the results. By drilling down within an individual's record, you can see the answers they provided and whether they were correct or incorrect, as well as the time taken to answer each question. This can assist in identifying areas of weakness in their comprehension of the material that may require additional training. Particular attention has been given to the development of audit trail features within the system. Knowing who has performed the training, the frequency of their access, the scrambling of multiple choice answers, and the third-party monitoring by Barringtons as an RTO will serve as some protection to you, the employer. These processes, however, must be respected and followed on site if they are to be effective.